I, Alaisho Musa Gabam, the National Chairman of Social Democratic Party, on behalf of the National Working Committee of our great party, on behalf of the entire chairman of our party nationwide, on behalf of our sympathizers and supporters nationwide, we want to offer our special condolences to the family of late Gali Umar Naba. It is indeed a great loss for the country. Anybody who is a student or a follower of our political metamorphosis from 1999 will know clearly at the time when Gali Umar Naba was the speaker, our democracy was under trial. We were going through a lot of turbulence. But his leadership disposition, his charisma, and his solid stand on issues in defending the fundamentals of democracy and the separation of power, indeed, he left a legacy that is very, very commendable. And therefore, on behalf of everyone, I'm pleading with the federal government and the National Assembly to immortalize Gali Umar Naba. And also, we are offering our sympathy to his entire family and the people of Kano State. Secondly, sadly also, this morning we had the news of the demise of His Excellency, the former governor of Ondo State, Rotimi Akeredolu, who was going through some health challenges, and God, His infinite mercy, decided to call him today. We are sharing our condolences, our sympathy to the entire people of Ondo State and his family as well. The third issue that I want to mention, of recent, our nation is experiencing a very terrible situation full of grief and sorrow to the entire Nigerian families, especially states like Katsina State, like Kaduna State, like Zamfara State, of recent Plateau State, where a lot of anarchy, killing, maiming, and barbarism is taking place. We cannot afford to continue like this. I want to call on the President and Commander-in-Chief that the ball stop at his own desk. Mr. President, you apply for this job. And in your out of office, you promise to secure every Nigerian. Safety of life and properties of Nigerians is Article 1. It's in Article 1 of our Constitution. The Nigerian population is over 250 million according to approximation, which means in the next 5, 6, 10 years, Nigeria will clock over 300 million population. Population is a blessing. Population is a wealth. But the population can turn against a nation when hunger enveloped the population, when joblessness enveloped the population, particularly a nation that is having a large chunk of young people that constitute the population of the country. Mr. President, I'm appealing to you to rejiggle the budget to accommodate the fiscal policy of our country, to deal with these challenges of insecurity. Mr. President, you also need to rejiggle our security architecture. The Nigerian police force must be overhauled, must be equipped. Their salary and allowances must be reviewed. The salary of allowances of the DSS must be reviewed. The salary and allowances of the army and the armed forces must be reviewed. We can do it as a nation. We have the will to do it. It is a matter of prioritizing our national engagements. The budget should be tinkered with. A nation must be saved, otherwise there's no need of any budget. And investors can come into a country that have a conducive environment that is inviting for them to invest their money. Local investors will invest their money if the environment is very inviting. And you have acknowledged it, Mr. President, in your submission, in your budget submission, that the political environment is very challenging domestically and internationally. On this note, and also certainly on the sad note, I'm calling on the President to do something very urgently to keep this country together, to secure this country, and also to immortalize those who have served this country very greatly. Records have shown that they have served this country with passion and with complete commitment to a nationhood. We wish this country great. We'll continue to pray for this country. We'll continue to pray for the leadership of the country to keep on working hard. May God preserve this country, preserve the leaders, make them to think well, make them to commit themselves to the protection of life and properties of Nigeria. It is sad indeed that the best are leaving us behind. We pray for unity, prosperity of Nigerians. Thank you, and God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria.